This video went viral on one of the worst days of my life. My name is Margaret, and I'm back. On November 4th, I posted a Sephora themed video where I talked about the fact that they don't have a pro discount and never have, and that they don't truly support artists. And not an hour later, my husband was taken to the hospital by ambulance. He's okay. He's officially home, recovering from surgery and doing really well. But it's been a wild few weeks. And I feel really thankful that so many of you decided to follow along and engage with me on my journey of creativity and being an artist. I'm making this video as my first video back, kind of as a bit of a catalyst for healing, but also because so much of my journey as an artist has involved hard things. I wanted to use this opportunity to talk to you about continuing to hold on to your art when the hard things of life happen. This isn't the first time, unfortunately, that my family has been in the hospital. At the age of 2, my daughter was diagnosed with Guillain-Barré syndrome, and she actually pretty much lost the ability to walk. We spent the entire summer in the middle of a very busy wedding season, basically as a hospital family. And we've spent 2 years going to the hospital every 3 to 5 weeks to have intravenous treatments done on her. As you can imagine, a 2-3-year-old having intravenous treatments is not easy. And so that journey definitely prepared me for juggling work and art through hard things. I say all of this, probably not having a ton of emotion, but trust me, I've been up and down. I used to feel like these things weren't going to define me, and I was just going to continue on sort of, doing the work and being professional and all of that stuff, sort of in spite of them or regardless of them. And this time, I decided I needed to share it with you because this is an integral part of life. And balancing your big dreams and the energy that you have to embody in order to be an artist and in order to be seen in public online, these things are really hard. When you have stuff in your personal life that drags you away from your art, especially if you've built momentum, I feel like because I've been doing this so long, I have my fair share of those experiences. I thought, I need to share this because this isn't just something that happens to me in private and then, I go about my day or about my career. This is something that happens that I think is worth learning from or sharing with you so that we can all learn from it together. I think when you decide to share these types of things with people, you open yourself up to vulnerability, but you can also appreciate and hold space for the human that is in front of the camera. It hasn't been an easy couple of years for us. And certainly it was the very last thing that we needed. We're all falling apart while we're succeeding. That's what success is. The understanding that no matter what happens, that you're still going to be okay in your work and in your art. It's something you're not going to put down for good. You may have to put it down every once in a while for weeks, months, years, but it's not something that ever leaves you. I now understand that my innate need to make things and to create things is inside of me, and it's never going to go away. It's never going to feel like the right time. You're never going to feel like you're fully ready. It's always going to feel a little chaotic. Your journey in this world of art and in this world of beauty is not going to be linear. You're going to have to deal with things in your life that you don't have any control over. When you start this journey of becoming a hair and makeup artist or a beauty photographer or a visual creator, you are not going to spend the entire time winning. That feeling of winning is not going to be your default. You are going to spend a good amount of time feeling relatively uncertain about your direction, feeling relatively uncertain about the results you're getting, feeling kind of lonely in your art. You're going to feel a little lost. And those wins are not going to come at times that feel completely ideal. All of that is a part of the journey. Your process and the work is self-discovery, and it's the journey itself. It's all those side quests that you go on that make your work magic. I always say that the mark of success in this industry is continuing. All that matters is that you keep going because you're going to get better just from the act of continuance. This world is built on facades And I think the future belongs to people who aren't afraid to be real. I think the future belongs to people who aren't afraid to mess up publicly. I think the future belongs to people who value the truth. All that matters in the end is that you keep going.